have like a cold or like sinuses. I don't know what's going on, but I can't. It's not COVID, but you know, you feel like you have to tell people nowadays, like, I swear I'm not sick. It's just normal.
I've really enjoyed over the past year is complete and utter health. Like,
Yeah.
I haven't had a cold, no flu. There's been not even so much as a tickle in my throat for like a year, and it's been amazing.
Yeah, this is my first time in forever. I was like, what is this? It's
all
awful.
of these other organisms around me have been doing nothing but shooting germs my direction.
I will say the sickest I remember ever being was, I think, 6th grade, when I had bronchitis, which I've had several times. Like, I got that like shortly after I was born, so I think I'm like a little bit more susceptible to it. But I had that and walking pneumonia at the same time.
Oof.
I could not stop coughing, like, at all.
Awful.
It was terrible.
Coughing is the worst. There are people that cough so hard that they break ribs.
Yeah.
Let's avoid
that. If you can do that with the force of a cough or a sneeze, then the human body is terrifying.
It is terrifying. As someone who's growing a person, it's terrifying.
I was going to say, to slightly change the subject, happy almost a Mother Day.
Thank you. It's crazy.
I can't even imagine the different things that happen to your body when you are growing a person inside you. Masks don't prevent that.
No, they do not. It's so weird.
I mean, there's a different kind of mask that tried to help prevent that.
Tim, if you're using those as masks, you might be doing it wrong.
Ah, dang it. I just liked I thought the latex added a little bit extra protection.
I'm having a hard time breathing through this. You're like,
That's right. That's right. And if you want further, further protection, you have to go for the full body condom.
Someone's been watching too much Naked Gun.
You caught me. That is one of the funniest scenes in that, though. Speaking of Mother's Day, I'm just picturing this thing where like moms of like all over the world come together to compete to see who's the best mom. How? I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, what are their criteria?
I don't know, John. As a parent, what is your opinion?
Is this like Thunderdome style? Like 2 mothers enter, 1 mother leaves?
Whoever wins has to take care of all of the other children because they're the ultimate mom. The other moms are gone. Like, they're all yours now.
Oh,
no,
God.
I think that every child is different. Every family's circumstances are different. And I think that there's no one good way to be a good parent. It's not like anybody teaches you how to do this. You just have to try to be a decent person and also try to influence your children to be decent people. And sometimes that's really difficult. My parents' solution to pretty much any problem that I was having was go outside and play. So I did spend a lot of time outside.
So I wonder if that led to your enjoyment of watching birds. Was that something that you started doing as a child because of that?
Well, my grandmother was a bird fanatic. So she had a bunch of bird feeders. She lived kind of out in the country-ish, and she had a bunch of bird feeders. And I would go to her home, and we would sit out on the patio on the deck, and we would have tea, and we would watch the birds. She was British, so tea was an everyday kind of thing. So.
My grandma, she had a bird clock that every hour it would
a different bird sound.
Yes.
Yeah, mine
but
had
only
that too.
the annoying ones.
Yes, not the fun ones. It was like, oh gosh, it's 4 p.m. Ugh.
2 o'clock.
I was gonna say, yeah, Kronos.
Or 4 p.m. It's the blue jay. It's basically just birds screaming.
Yeah, and you're like, okay.
If you think about birds being descended from dinosaurs, you think, did dinosaurs also have this wide variety of vocalization? Like some of them scream, like you see in Jurassic Park, just like bellows that like freeze your blood in your veins. Did some of them have lovely songs that they sang? I would like to think so.
Yeah.
Oh, what if like some birds have like that mimicking capability? What if some certain dinosaurs had that capability as well, just like to lure other like ones to their area?
If the dinosaurs were still alive today, you'd be walking down a street and all of a sudden you hear, "Bro, come look at this." And it's a freaking predator dinosaur waiting for you.
I had a dream last night in which like my dad had started like a Jurassic Park.
I don't know about you all, but my parents are the last people that should be in charge of a Jurassic Park. Lauren, what would happen if your parents were in charge of Jurassic Park? What would that look like?
Well, there'd be alcohol at every corner. Because you got to drink while you watch the dinosaurs.
So far, this sounds great.
There would be a lot of like arguments if you count my parents, but if you count my like my step parents with it, it'd be different. I don't know. It would just be the park would be kind of split down the middle as far as like one side would be like more mellow and more family centered, and the other side would be like it's a party with the dinosaurs. Like have a drink, share a mimosa with the predator, and then the other side is like bring your kids to the play area. So it wouldn't make any sense.
That actually sounds great. A dinosaur could sound like anything. There's no way of knowing if a dinosaur sounded like a fearsome beast or a gentle breeze a-blowing. I have some theories I'd like to share on the thousands of different songs. I'd like to sing some for you now. It won't take very long. Triceratops, Hadrosaurus, Ultrasaurus, Nanosaur, Megalosaur, Montosaur, Saurier. There's no way to know right now, scientifically speaking, if these are accurate or need a little tweaking. So if you don't mind my theorizing and uneducated guess, here are some other dinos and the sounds they might express. Troodon, Allosaurus, hello, Brachiosaurus, Oviraptor, Velociraptor, Gallimimus, hey girl, Muraborosaurus says, Muraboradu. Well, that happened. I don't think I can sing in church today. This is a punishment for my sins.
You probably should not have drank a whole bottle of NyQuil and then drove that bus.
Perhaps the fact that I stole a bus and that it was then subsequently run into by somebody in a car that was wearing a full body condom.
One of the commandments is the stealing. It's not the bus driving and the NyQuiling.
Mrs. Tremaine, I'm ready to sing in the chorus. I know I have these 2 broken legs from getting hit with in the bus, but I'm ready to go.
Oh.
Never gonna let me live that down, are you, Udu?
I just like to keep reminding you so that you can remember to do better in the future and that it won't cause a relationship ender.
Poor Udu. Doctor says I may never walk straight again. Cry me a freaking river, kid.
Maybe I will.
Oh no, the pain in my legs is distracting me from my schoolwork and I'm gonna have to repeat the 5th grade. Boo freaking who.
Richard, maybe you should take some time off from church besides for your bronchitis.
I'm feeling real tired right now. Berating that kid took a lot out of me.
Richard, this is God.
Oh, this guy.
I saw what you did back there. Real dick move. As punishment for your actions, I shall add to your bronchitis. You shall now also have walking pneumonia.
I know. What do we do with the guy that has a lung issue? Let's give him a lung issue. Real imaginative there. Yeah, that's worthy of a supreme being.
Welcome to Ivy's Awesomely Terrible Jokes.
Ivy's Awesome Terrible Jokes.
Where do blueberries go for vacation? The Great Barrier Reef.
Ivy's Awesome Terrible Jokes.
And now, post-apocalyptic Sesame Street, Life on the Street presents Cookie Monster Finds a Baby.
Hi, it's your friendly neighborhood super Grover.
Me, Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster struggle with addiction. But Cookie Monster have much love to give.
I'm Oscar the Grouch, and I work.
Oh, hello there. I'm Slimy, the inchworm. Well,
So, Cookie Monster find baby outside.
Holy banoles. Cookie, we gotta keep it. Those things are valuable.
Me not think of valuableness. Me thought maybe people give baby cookies, and me take cookie from baby.
Yeah, there's a lot of value in that, Cookie Monster. You keep the cookies, I'll keep the baby. We can make $100 off this without even blinking an eye.
$100? Me not know how to keep baby alive.
I mean, it can't be that hard, but we'll just give it some water and we'll give it a little spot to pee on it. It's fine. They don't need much more than that.
Me glad you here. Me not think about spot to pee for baby.
This is why we would win Parents of the Year, because we know how to do it.
We will be good parent. When baby grow up, baby will say, you are good parent. Oscar, me is parent now.
I want to help you.
Oh, me would love to, but today's episode brought to us by the letter R. R is for restraining order. What is most important thing to know as parent?
as soon as my children are born, I just let them wriggle off and they know what to do.
Good idea. Me let baby wriggle away. R is for wriggle.
I don't know if it works the same for human children. They seem pretty stupid to begin with. I could take that baby off your hands. I'll give you a cookie. You give me the baby.
Trade cookie for child. That best deal ever. R is for bargain.
That's right. And I have the best cookie available. Oatmeal raisin. R is for raisin.
Cookie going to have philosophical discussion with you about what you think good cookie equals.
Well, it's clearly the superior cookie you've got. It's nutritious. It's got fruit and...
If cookie want fruit, cookie eat apple. Cookie monster want chocolate chip cookie.
Oh, this is so unhealthy.
Me not eat cookie for healthy. R is for diabetes. Kevin, you made it to the top 3.
You know, I knew I was going to make it. I just knew I was. I mean, I'm really excited to make it to the top 3, but I'm thinking that I'm going to make it to the top 2, and then maybe to the next one. That's the goal, number 1.
And then, I mean, after that, who even knows where you'll go?
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll go to space.
You know, you're one of the final 3.
Yeah, I am. I'm doing it. Doing it. I am so excited for this showdown, and I hope that I'm worthy. And I hope that I'm worthy kids. Have you seen their YouTube specials? They're very funny.
Eugene, you made it. You're in the top 3.
I mean, I've said this, I don't know how many times I have to tell you, Mr. John, but this is where I belong. I knew this was going to happen. This is not a surprise. Next question.
We have a challenge today. It is a dexterity challenge. So we get to see your speed and we get to see your nimble fingers.
I do IT, so I do a lot of typing. I also like to pick my nose a lot.
I work with children all day, so I have to be like catching things and swatting bullshit away from my face.
Have you gotten any compliments about your finger work?
Yes, I am a percussionist of note. So I have done some stick work, and that takes a finger or 3.
Okay, so do you happen to have a shoe close by?
I do.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, it is in the shoe category. I have 2 shoes. They are boots.
Okay.
They are the man shoe. They are men's shoes. They're Carolinas.
All right, tell me about this shoe.
This is called the La Sportiva. It's a really nice shoe. They call it an approach shoe because you wear them to approach a mountain before you change it and climb the mountain.
So this is just for getting close to the mountain. Once you actually get to the mountain, that shoe is coming off.
Coming off. You're done. Done deal. Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't smell too bad. So I think it's pretty good.
Tell me about this shoe.
This shoe is one of my favorite shoes. It's part of a pair, actually, of my favorite shoes. But the laces are laced real weird so that the top of it sits tight on your foot instead of just like pulling the shoe harder together. It just like pulls the fabric underneath here tighter, which is more comfortable, honestly. So they're also slip-ons. They're lace-ups, but they're slip-ons. So
these boots were purchased and reimbursed by the Ocean Spray Cranberry Company out of Wisconsin, US of A. I worked there for about 3 months while I was in between work, and these are steel-toed, and they at many times, this is a craisin factory. I don't know if you're aware, craisins were made in Wisconsin, but they have the remnants of some craisins. And actually, I think I've cleaned them off pretty well since then. But these are my craisin boots.
I did not realize that craisin manufacturing was so hazardous that you had to have steel-toed boots.
Oh, sir, this is the height of cranberry technology. I was, I don't know how many company trade secrets I can indulge, but there were thousands of pounds of cranberries at my leisure. I'll put it that way.
I can't even imagine what it would be like to have access to that many cranberries at once.
Frankly, it was a joy and a dream.
It's a speed and dexterity challenge. How fast can you make your fingers work? How long does it take you to untie the shoe, take the lace completely out, wave it around once, and then relace it and retie it?
Son of a bitch.
So I see now.
Yeah.
There are those like pegs that go up the leg there. We're going to say those are exempt.
Thank you.
All you have to do are the actual eyelets.
This is going to be like a rodeo.
It is. It's
a shoe rodeo.
It's a shoe rodeo. It sure is. You know who your competitors are. You've got Eugene. You've got Clara. Do you think they're going to be faster or slower than you?
Oh, I think they're going to be slower. They're going to be slower. You know, it's easy to talk, but it's hard to walk the walk, especially when you don't have your shoes on.
So when you think about your competition, Eugene and Kevin, do you feel like you've got an advantage then?
Yeah, Eugene probably has a lot of experience tying his beard hair, but I don't see, it's a very different texture, you see. And I don't know what Kevin does. Does he own shoes? Does he own shoes that can tie? I know for a fact he owns Birkenstocks. Look at that man.
Are you ready?
Nope, but I'll do it.
Okay. Kevin, are you ready? Kevin, are you?
I am ready.
Okay, great. In that case,
Let's
we
start
start
this
in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, here. You're tearing through that thing. You got it untied. You are getting those laces pulled right on out.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty good at this. So I've tied my shoes a lot during my lifetime.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, there we go. Untying like a pro. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, here we go. Okay, this is a bad choice. I should have taken some advice that I've got from you. Making a comment that okay, yeah, boots will work, but I mean, frankly, this would have been a lot easier.
You ever actually approached a mountain in those things?
I have actually. I approached a mountain in California. And
Nice.
yes, the Pacific Coast Highway, just off the Pacific Coast Highway.
Just yanking that whole lace out. You've almost got that shoelace out. Good. Shoelace is out. Put that sucker back in. Now you chose a shoe without very many little loops to lace it through, so that's very lucky.
Yeah, and I also chose something that did not, unfortunately, have a great body to it. Like, there's not structure to this,
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Wave it around, waving it. Okay.
Great. Now back in. That was incredibly fast coming out of there.
I mean, it's the nice thing is these rivets are smooth, and this leather is well worked by my oils from my feet. I have very oily feet. Frankly, I never thought of it as a feature. But now that it's part of my oeuvre, I'm frankly glad that it's worked out this way.
This might be the hard part.
Yeah, this is the challenge. It's just getting started.
I don't do this part very often. This is something I don't have to do.
Lacing up a shoe, you only do maybe a dozen or a couple dozen times in your whole life, I think.
Yeah, honestly, especially if they're also slip-ons.
It's the way shoes should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably should have chose a better shoe, but well, it is what it is.
Come on, baby, come on. Get off my fingers there.
Okay, you've almost got it all laced back up.
Almost.
I do a lot of this looping work in my leather work, so frankly, the nimbleness with which my fingers are. All right, here we go. And tied.
Oh, all right, do you have it all laced up now?
Yep.
We're tying.
Up there, done.
Boom, done.
Great. It's all tied up.
All tied up.
Fantastic. Nice. And I see you've done the unusual work of looping the lace around the shoe itself. Now, would the lace wrapped around the boot like that, would that be accepted at the Crazen factory?
Oh, that is severely, you'd get 3 or 4 demerits per inch wrapped around. Yeah, that's an OSHA hazard.
You were able to complete that challenge in 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
Woo!
Done.
Hands off. Yeah.
59 seconds flat.
Hey, how many?
59 seconds.
Yo, these eye holes are not as easy as the, just poke it through type of eye hole. These are like little bags, and you have to shove it through. So I think I did well. I'm proud of myself.
Exactly 1 minute.
No shit.
At 59 seconds, that's the fastest. Clara, you're the winner.
I knew it. I knew I could do it.
That means you are going to the finals.
Yay! I didn't fail them all. Not all of my team members. I didn't fail me.
Great. Unfortunately, it is not quite fast enough for first place.
Excuse me?
1 second faster than you in this exercise, which means you're second place.
I don't accept those results.
But it does qualify you To go to our final episode, you're in the top 2.
Woo! I mean, that's all that matters. You know, there's no second place as long as you're in the final episode.
So I can't wait to see this epic showdown next week between you and Clara. Kevin, unfortunately, you had 2 people who were super speedy competing against you, and this is it for you.
You know, I'm really getting, that just sucks, man. It just sucks.
It does suck.
Yeah. I mean, and not in the good way either. It just sucks.
No, this is the worst part of my whole day right here.
Yeah. I really hate to see this end because, you know, I really needed that medicine for my cat. I really did. You know, these ringworms, they're just going to keep going. And what am I going to do? I really needed this, man. I really needed this.
Kevin, the producers of the show, they all chipped in, and well, we'd like you to reach into your pocket right now and see what's in there.
Oh, you guys got me a lighter?
You can take care of the cat one way or another.
We had to put down my puppy dog, you know, much love, you know, like he said, like he has been known to say, you know, frankly, he says it in his sleep. I like to watch him sleep sometimes. He'll just put on the Zoom and I'll just watch him sleep because it's just, you know, he's got a pretty face, but he'll just be saying, loving, it's what I got.
Okay. Well, I can't wait to see what happens next week during the finale. Eugene, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for letting me show your audience how good of a person and a winner I am.
Welcome to Ivy's Awesomely Terrible Jokes.
Ivy's Awesomely Terrible Jokes.
What kind of shoes do frogs wear? Open-toed.
Ivy's Awesomely Terrible Jokes.
Do not let Archaeopteryx have rum.
By the way, Lauren, I'm blessing your. I have forgotten your name. You are one of my many children, but I am promoting you.
No one has laughed at a single thing I have said for 1 year, but I keep saying stuff anyway.
Are boots okay? They're boots.
If that is what you choose, that is fine. Yes.
Oh, all right. There we go.
I'm so sad to hear that this is one of your favorite shoes because this is the Shoe on Fire challenge.
Oh no. Should I use one of the shoes I have on?
That would be better if the shoe was on fire actually on your foot. Yes. Or sorry, yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Dinosaur song.
I hate it. It's loud and I'm very tired.
If you eat enough craisins, like, you know, you could be as successful as me.
That's my time. Bye-bye.